Right guys, Matt and Oscar checking in, and today we are in Dis. We're going to go and have a look at this police station down the road, and hopefully we won't get dissed by the police. We'll see if we can find some marked cars. I think it's just round the corner down here. Only going to be a small spot. I'll have a look nonetheless. Once he's finished having a sniff. So this is it here, and there's a heck of a line up for such a small police station. I'll make a cracking photo of that. Actually quite impressive that. I'll have a look around here. And I'm going to turn you off and get some pictures. Because we can't get in the yard anyway. There's one BMW in there. Don't think there's anything else around the back. So I'm going to grab some photos and wait, see if we can catch them up coming out.
Is we have people taking photographs at stations but not particularly noticeable.
Oh right, no, just a picture of the marked cars.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. My first name's Matt. I tend not to give my details just because I do a lot of like pictures of the police vehicles and stuff, and I just don't keep when I'm going through the system, so I just don't give the details out in general. But like I say, I'm just getting some pictures of the marked cars there, that's all.
I accept that, but we get obviously security risk at police stations. We have people taking pictures. This is what's known as hostile reconnaissance.
Hostile reconnaissance?
Yes, terrorism reasons. So what I think probably the best way to resolve this is that I find out who you are. If you just take pictures.
No, it's like I said, it's definitely no hostile reconnaissance or anything. There's no need to bring that in. It's just yeah, that's all it is. Yeah.
Right.
So no, I'm up Manchester way. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's like I said, I'd rather not give them out, that's all. It's like I say, I'm only getting some pictures of them. It's now confirmed that. Oh yeah, I won't get in the way of anything, yeah. Yeah. I'm just sort of like stopped off for a bit. I'm heading down to Lowestoft for a couple of days. All right, yeah. All right. Right, I didn't want to point the camera at him and frighten him off. I wanted to step it up a bit first. So that's why you've been flashing all over the place. So if you get anything else and he starts pushing it anymore, we'll get him filmed. Right, there's no way on God's earth that he's going to be happy with that. And I've no doubt it's just a matter of time before someone comes out. So let's see what happens. There you go. Alright. No, I was just getting some pictures of the police cars that lined up and that's all.
Ah, fair enough. It's probably been a while.
Pardon? I was going to say I was quite surprised when I passing through and I thought it was only a small town. I seen them all, I thought, blimey, it's a bit of an eye-catching scene there, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
It must be nice and quiet. Must be nice and quiet down here.
It is most of the time.
Yeah, it's how you want it, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Well, he was all right.
I spoke to you just a second ago.
All right, yeah.
Obviously, I've got no problem me taking a couple of pictures.
Yeah.
But obviously, because of like national security issues and things like that, are you alright to give me your name and your
Oh,
first
I've already
and
spoke
surname?
to someone.
He said you gave him the name of Matt.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What's your surname, buddy?
It's like I've just explained to him, obviously taking pictures and that, I just don't want to keep going through the system, so it's
That's
like
fine.
I don't.
Obviously, you're not getting nicked. We just have to make sure that you're not a dodgy person trying to take photos of all the equipment and stuff. You know, some people might take pictures to then get other details to then potentially plan attacks and things against
Attacks.
police.
Are you recording at the moment?
I am, yeah.
That's fine. Got no issues with that. But obviously, some people might do surveillance, hostile surveillance on police stations. So we just need to make sure that you're not somebody who's going to be trying to interfere with the cars, make them dangerous to drive, things like that.
You got your CCTV,
I
haven't
do
you?
appreciate that. I do appreciate that. But if we don't know who's on the CCTV, we can't really do anything about it, can we?
What is the reason why you're recording?
It's just, like I say, for the. Just wanted to get some pictures of everyone coming out or something.
What for?
Just like what I do, like say for someone to do it with like aeroplanes or something like that, or you get people with them on buses
like
and
train
stuff.
spots
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah,
thing.
things like that. So yeah, just.
No, I
general
completely
interest.
appreciate that, buddy. And I'm not saying like I'm not saying you are a bad person or anything, but we just need to know who's taking pictures of stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to be nicking you and taking you into a cell or anything.
It's one of them though. It's like I have had a conversation like this before. It's the same as like when say for instance train spotting and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get terrorists, for example, it's going to be a case of not a police station. It's going to be a train station, and you get photographers all.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, let me finish. So it's a case of there's all the photographers on the train station, and if they're going to hit anywhere, it's going to be something like that. But you know what I mean? No one says anything with regards to that. So that's going to be 100 times more likely to get struck than a police station.
I completely appreciate what you're saying.
Yeah.
I really do. Obviously, but for the security of the station and our colleagues who our personal cars are in the stations as well, we need to make sure people aren't taking photos of those as well to try and find out where officers live, for example. You see where I'm coming from that side?
What about, say for example, if say one of your sergeant or something, say he had a Porsche 911, that's obviously, I mean if there's a Porsche 911 parked up there, I'd take a picture of it sort of thing. And you understand that why though, don't you?
I do.
So you can't really say, oh it's a personal car, you can't take a picture of it sort of thing.
No,
It's one of them.
But obviously, like I said about hostile surveillance,
Yeah.
if someone did want to do harm to a police officer, how's the best way to find out where they live apart from doing a check on where their vehicle goes?
Well, they'd come and write it down discreetly, wouldn't they? They wouldn't sit and
but
Yeah.
if you
video.
But then again, someone might, hypothetically, someone might be saying what you're saying to me now. They might be saying, oh, I'm just having a picture of the police cars. And I don't know if that is literally what they're doing, or whether they're trying to get an angle so they can get the indexes of our cars. Do you see where I'm coming from? Some people aren't going to be walking around with a little notepad and paper going, yeah. Apart from
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's just a bit bizarre what you say about that. I mean, I understand. Yeah, fair enough. You've got the whatever it is concern, but it's like you've got them on display anyway. It's you know it's.
Yeah, no, but people aren't taking photos on a daily basis, are they?
this is public, this is private property as well, so you're not actually permitted to be on here anyway,
Right.
unless you have a reason to, and
You-
video
you- no,
in the
not
cars
that-
isn't really a reason.
You can be. You don't need to have a police reason to be here. It's why go down that route.
This is police premises here, so we're coming out here just to nicely ask you what you're doing and us
in the same breath, you're like saying, basically, you're going to throw me off the property sort of thing.
But you're only just on our property, and
Yeah.
you're not really giving us a proper reason as to why you're here. That's all.
Right, I've told you why I'm here. I'm taking some pictures of the police car.
But if you've taken photos of the police cars and you've done it, why are you still on the grounds?
I'm waiting for one to come out. Why do you need to?
There's only one marked vehicle that's probably
Yeah, but
not going to be
you
leaving for a
might
while.
get some coming in, that's all I'm saying. It's like you say, it's busy, so there's a good chance someone's going to go out, isn't there?
Well, everything that's been made us busy has already happened, so they're just doing paperwork now. So,
So what if someone commits a crime in the next 5 minutes?
If someone,
to cover that,
no,
so-
it's somewhere
What,
else.
in town?
Yeah, I get what you mean. If something happens somewhere else, yeah, someone will be coming out.
Well,
But
there
it
you
doesn't
go.
necessarily mean it's going to happen in the next 10 minutes, does it?
Well, I'm not wouldn't get any shots if I just took that attitude, would I? I've got loads of videos and stuff because I've persevered and waited for responding. I've got loads of them.
That's fine, but you understand what I'm saying from a security perspective, don't you?
Not really, no. It's like I say, there's no terrorism attacks on police properties.
We're not saying
Doesn't mean there couldn't be, does it?
We don't actually
Well,
know who
you
you are
wouldn't-
and what your intentions
What
are.
you
So,
saying?
so you've come out in the morning. Why would you not say, "Oh, I'm not going out in the morning in case I get struck by lightning"? It's the same thing. It's not going to happen, is it?
Yeah, but you're, like we
What's
say,
your
you're
name?
not committed
Matt.
to be on here. This premises.
I've just told you. I'm not telling you. What's your colour number?
It's 56. It's
Right.
clearly on
I've
the-
told you what. I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not telling you
Right,
details.
then please
I've
leave
been
these
nice.
police
No,
premises then.
I'm taking some
We've told you
videos.
already that you're not allowed to be on this
you've taken-
premises.
I will take as many as I want.
You're taking videos of the vehicle. Please
Right.
leave the
Do
premises.
you want me to take pictures of the other cars as well?
If you take pictures of them cars, then we will arrest you on terrorism.
Will you? Guess
Because as far
what?
as I'm aware,
Do you want to
I
be
don't
number
know
4? Do you want to be
exactly
number 4?
what.
Of people that I'm prosecuting, please, for terrorism? Darlington, yeah, pull that silly face, mate. Have a look on my YouTube channel. I've got
don't know-
3
I don't
ongoing
know.
cases. Try it and see
fine.
where it gets you.
But-
Are you recording?
Yes, I am.
Why didn't you tell me?
Don't
Why
have to
didn't?
record
Yes, you do.
Engagement for police.
You
and
tell. You
I turn
verbally
those on.
tell. It's in your policy, mate. You verbally tell someone when you turn that on,
You didn't
right?
tell us you were recording us, did you?
Am I a policeman? Do I have to tell you?
No.
Is
So
it
it'd
in my
be polite,
policy?
wouldn't it?
Exactly. No. Right, it's your
What are you-
policy.
what are you trying to gain
None of your
here,
business.
actually,
None of your
from
business.
this, other than causing an issue.
You're causing an issue. I've explained what I was doing nicely about 10 times and you won't let it drop. Right? Now
Okay,
I'm getting
when I
fed
come out
up.
here, you're taking pictures of the building.
So what? So what?
That's not
So
police
what?
cars, is it?
I don't care. I'll take pictures of whatever I want.
I'm not
Okay.
saying you can't take pictures.
Right,
of things,
go away then.
but don't
Go
take
on.
pictures
Do this, arrest
of
me.
potentially
I'll
police
take what
vehicles.
I'll do whatever I want. Arrest me for it and see what happens.
Just listen.
Go on.
Can you just listen?
Your career will go and you'll get sued
Matt,
like
can
the
you
other
just
3.
listen to us, please?
Right,
Come at Norfolk Constabulary.
Can
He's
you
good.
listen to my colleagues?
You're still-
No, don't threaten me with
I'm not
with
threatening
arrest. You threaten
But
me with
if
arrest.
if you're taking pictures and potentially taking pictures of personal police cars,
Yeah.
that is a security issue.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not. It's not
I don't
reasonable
know-
grounds.
I don't know.
Well, I do. I know
don't
it's not
know.
reasonable grounds.
I don't know who you are because you won't
You
tell
don't
me your
need to. You
details.
don't need to know.
I do if you're taking
No, you
pictures of
don't.
personal vehicles.
No, you don't.
Yes,
I'll
I
take
do.
pictures. No, you don't. If I want to take pictures of personal vehicles,
Not when they're on
I'll
enclosed premises at a police station.
get a fence that you can't see through. You're not the brightest, are you? If I want to take pictures of it, I will. He's just threatened me with arrest,
We're trying
right?
to speak. Yes, you're
So
on
if you don't
police
tell us
premises.
what some
Yeah.
reasonable
Well,
ground-
what? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You've already threatened me with arrest. You'll be getting
So it's a
investigated for that.
potential-
Potential. Right. Well, we'll have a look on the camera and see what it says. Right.
Yeah, if I did
Watch
say
your step.
May, then I'm.
Watch your step. Right.
What are
There you
your
go, police
plans?
car's coming out.
What are your plans with
What
this
I'm doing
video?
now, and it'd be nice if I didn't have you rabbiting in my ear while I was taking a video of it.
What
This
are
is
you-
what I came for. What are
Okay.
you grinning for?
Tell me I'm rabbiting in your ear.
Well, you are. You've got nothing better to do.
What are your intentions anyway with the videos? What are you planning on
It's
doing?
for my YouTube channel.
Okay, what do you do on YouTube? Just like
Obviously
do you go
this.
to other police stations, or do you go to other places
Uh,
in general?
trains, police, buses occasionally if it's London or something like that.
Yeah. Can you understand where my colleague was coming from?
I can understand a little
Personal
bit with
cars,
personal cars, yeah. And I said that I wouldn't get any of them.
But even when the gate opens, it will reveal.
You can
the-
blur it. I blur them out on my YouTube
Blur
channel.
them all,
Yeah,
okay.
yes, that's what I can do.
But,
Yeah.
Anyway, with relation to being on our property, Matt, just stay here for me.
Hang on, no, I don't have to.
Stop walking away from me.
Why am I being detained?
No.
Right, there you go.
Said that.
Don't tell me to keep stop walking away.
Please. Can I speak to you though, please?
Yeah, Matt.
We're out
Right,
here.
mate. Are you getting told by your superiors to leave me alone before you get another court case on you? Actually, it'd be first for Norfolk.
He's just on his radio at the moment. Just give him a minute, Louis.
But finding out what the law is with regards to taking pictures of police cars,
No.
he should know that.
You're allowed to take photos.
Someone said, fine to for you to record.
Why didn't you know that?
From the street, he said.
Right, so what happens if I stay here and take pictures?
We asked you to leave.
Right, well, I'm not.
Sorry.
I've done nothing wrong and I don't have to.
Do you think you're allowed on this
Yes, I know I am.
Do you?
I know more about the law than you two put together.
Right,
Yes, I do.
Have you
All
got
right.
any more experience?
Yes, I have.
Have you? What was that?
I've done it myself.
You've done
You'd be
more?
surprised how much more I've learnt myself than what you lot know with your 6 weeks
Okay,
training.
That's fine. It's not 6 weeks anyway, but we don't need to discuss
What's it? What
that
is it now?
training. It doesn't matter what it is.
But it'd be interesting to know because it's obviously not enough.
It doesn't matter, does it?
Are you recording?
My recorded, my body worn's on, yes.
Right. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't remember.
Right, well, there you
So
go.
I'm just letting you know that it's on now. But
Well,
you've
it's
recorded
pointless
me
that,
from,
isn't it?
from the start, haven't you?
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? What's it got to do with anything?
Don't need to try and be smart though, do you?
Well, I am being smart when he's threatened me with arrest. He just told me he didn't have to tell me that his body cam was on. He does. I know more about the law than he does. I've just proved it. I've proved it over and over again.
Okay, but that's not what you're here to do though, is it? We're not here to argue.
Right,
Just
I
asking
don't want
you
to
why you're
argue.
here.
I was polite to start with.
I know, and you can still be polite now. You don't
Not when he's threatened me with arrest.
Well, you don't need to speak to my colleague, do you? You can just speak to me. If
Well,
it
why
makes
don't he
you
get
feel
lost then?
better.
He's
Because
he's a
out
tyrant.
Here. No, he's out here for.
He's a
officer
tyrant.
safety.
Everyone's going to see you as a tyrant as well for what you've just said.
Stop being
That's fine.
rude.
Spoken to my sergeant.
Yeah.
He said you can record and take pictures from the street. Obviously, you can't do it on police premises. Listen before you say
Go on,
something,
go on.
unless you've got a reason to be like on police premises to like report a crime to us, for example.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you happy to do it from the other side of the wall?
Right. Tell your sergeant I'll do it from the other side of the wall like
Yep.
you told me to do it. I ain't blurring out any number plates now.
Okay.
If you want to be awkward, all your colleagues are going to be on YouTube. All your
Right.
colleagues'
But not
cars.
being awkward at
Well, you
all.
are. You're making me move off here. Do you know what? Head of Cambridgeshire Constabulary.
That bit of information has come from my sergeant to
Right.
relate to yourself. But you can
Right.
do it, but if you could please do it off the premises.
Right, okay then. All the personal cars are not getting blurred out. Is your sergeant happy with that? If you'd have let me get a shot for you from the grass, I would have blurred them all out from the start. Now, you've got them all published.
I
Because you're being
appreciate that.
awkward.
I
Because your
appreciate
sergeant's being awkward.
We appreciate that.
I
but you've
appreciate
already
that.
videoed what you
Right.
wanted to video,
No,
haven't you?
because you were in the camera. I wanted a video of it coming out and I'd have been gone by now.
You're still videoing the BMW though when it came out here.
Not when I'm having an argument with you two though.
Not
It's
starting
like,
one. Honestly,
All right,
we're not
Matt.
trying to start an argument.
I appreciate what you're saying.
right,
and-
just let me tell you one thing.
yeah.
Cambridgeshire Police Headquarters came out when I was doing this there in Huntingdon. They came out and they showed me inside the buildings, the bike sheds and everything.
Okay. Did they ask for your details?
No,
like
they
that?
didn't. No, have a look at the video on YouTube. Didn't
Right.
ask me details. No, I asked if I could have a look round. They just took me in.
That's them.
There's no need for it.
And if obviously you told us our details and you said that to us before, we may have offered that same
No,
opportunity.
you wouldn't.
We won't know that now, unfortunately.
It doesn't matter. Why does it matter?
If you kindly film from the other side of the wall,
Right, so can I read your registrations out in there?
you can stop filming
N25KTT.
until you get
No.
off the premises now.
No.
Yes.
Out.
You've been asked to film off the premises. I've given you that opportunity.
It's a cracking zoom on this, you know.
That's fine. But you can film from off the premises, alright?
Right, so we've got night. Officer, that's called the walk of shame where you go back in and you didn't get what you wanted.
Bye, Matt. Thank you.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to numb nuts. And after all that, when I thought it was too late, you get a nice shot. Give us a smile. Oh, it wasn't a wasted trip after all. Right guys, I'll catch you next weekend with another audit. Matt and Oscar checking out. We're going to leave this here police station in peace.